Hi, folks. Robert Quigley here, Washington, D.C., the Money Pit Group. Today we're going to do a video on Quigley's Believe It or Not mass shootings. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please push the subscribe button below. Add your comments, join the conversation. If you've run across any other Believe It or Not political fact, please list it below. Join the conversation. We will research it, and if it's interesting and accurate, we will make a video on it. Mass shootings. If we look across the landscape in America today, and it's almost hard to turn on the daily news and not see a mass shooting somewhere, someplace. I think during the last weekend, there were something like 16 mass shootings across the United States. This is totally nuts. We all bow our head in sorrow and we say a prayer for those who have fallen, and we wonder why. What's going on? Well, folks, that's the question I'm going to answer today, and I'm going to put forth a very simple solution. The problem that causes mass shootings is anger politics. For decades, every wannabe politician across the country has decided it's a good idea to pit one group of American citizens against the other group of American citizens, blame them for one's shortcomings in life, and blame them for an inability to get ahead, and therefore elect that person, and they're going to make the world a better place. It has not happened. This is cheap politics. It's very cheap politics. And I'm calling this anger politics. It's also known as identity politics or group politics. We're paying the price for this political behavior, and we will pay this price until we change the political landscape in America. And that's what I'm all about. Politicians should be coming to the microphone and the public with solutions to problems, not anger at other members of our society. So what's the simple answer to this believe it or not question? It's very simple. My key legislative program is going to be to create 30 million new entrepreneurs across America. I have a video specifically focused on the 30 million new entrepreneurs in the video collection, so please go and have a look at it for greater details. But essentially, we're going to reestablish the cottage industry of products and services across America. Americans paid a huge price when industry was ripped out of the American fabric of life to provide jobs for the global poor. We need to lift up America's poor. We need to lift up America's challenged. We need to make those in the middle class better off in America. This is first and foremost the responsibility of every American politician in this country. Let's look at the evidence. How do we know what I say is true? It's very simple. Every time you see a mass shooting incident, what we are really looking at is someone that is reaching out, someone that is begging to be heard, someone that is pleading to be helped. Now, granted, the method doesn't make any sense at all, and it's creating more pain than that person realizes, but nevertheless, the mass shootings are nothing more than incredibly harsh, cruel pleas for help. They feel like they have to do something drastic because the politicians are promising and not delivering. Politicians are not keeping their promises. They're not coming to the podium with ideas. Most people that run for president of the United States have no business in the world of politics. They don't know the details of legislation. They don't know the details of the pain and suffering across society. They have no idea how to fix it. They just blather empty promises for nothing. Democrats embrace illegal immigrants so they can simply improve their voter base. How do the Democrats help America's struggling? They don't. The Republicans embraced cheap overseas labor. Sure, they provided millions upon millions of jobs to the Chinese, to the Indians, to every other developing economy on the planet. Their number one job was to help Americans. Both parties have failed us and failed us miserably. So that's all I'm going to say about mass shootings, folks. I've given you the proper light that we need to look at this in, and I've given you a solution. We're on our road to the White House. Send me there, and my team, we will create 30 million new entrepreneurs across America. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, push the subscribe button below, add your comments, join the conversation. Let me know if there's some other unbelievable fact out there, and we'll talk about it. Until we meet again.